D38, baby! Woo! I'm not sure if it is legal in Germany. It's definitely illegal in Switzerland. Hello, welcome to T Sport Bernau. I have flown to Stuttgart. It's around 1,300k from the workshop. I have bought this tracked unit sight unseen. All I've had off Mel is a few like pixelated sort of PDF pictures of the truck. I didn't realise, but it's got D38 engine in it, so we're going to be on full boost. But I had no idea what it actually looked like up close. It looks really good. We've ended up buying it from MAN Top Used in Germany. There was a few on offer, but luckily they found us a silver one, so we don't need to go to the hassle to paint it all and everything. But it looks really cool. It's on full air as well. Once we get back to the workshop, because I've actually lost the GoPro while I've been traveling, so once we get back I'll talk you through it all. Hopefully we get back in one piece with no issues. Normally it should be good. MANs are reliable. I don't know why people panic all the time, but yeah, we'll get on the road in a bit, and then just got to finish some paperwork out with the MAN Top Use guys, and then hopefully after that crack on to Dunkirk on the boat, and then straight back to the workshop. So the two trucks principally are pretty much identical. The mighty MAN TGX is a 2002. It only has now 190,000 kilometers, and that's original. It's only ever done motorsport work. This was quite a rare truck back in the day. So this was, like I said, 2002. Had 460 horsepower. No AdBlue, no sort of all this electronics gumph, so this thing will run and run and run and run. It was quite a top spec truck when it was first built, but that is completely overshadowed by TGX D38. So this thing is also top spec. Okay, it's not the big power engine, it's only 540. So the guys at the government test site actually said it's really clean under this, so being well looked after. We know it's being well looked after just by the way the interior is, but it's so much nicer inside. But we'll go inside the right hand drive TGA to start with. So this is pretty much standard MAN stuff in here. So for the olden days, this is extras we've done is the Motec camera. This was more for the blind spot under the passenger door, and then we got sat nav just plugged in, a few other bits and pieces, but it's not a bad cab. It's pretty comfortable. It is dated, you can tell it's dated, but it's still a nice place to be. It's still like new inside. It's like a museum piece in here. Absolutely mint. And then the TGX, we'll shoot to the TGX. Left hand drive TGX. So then this thing has got full leather. It's so much more comfortable. It's got a fridge. The other TGA doesn't have a fridge, so we were always having to put ice packs in the cool box to keep the food and drink cold, whereas this has got a full fridge with thermo control. Then we've got a sunroof that actually works, CB radio built in. I have started modifying it slightly. I've put also a blind camera from Motec on just under the passenger mirror. This was, I think it was around 350 euros, something like that, but it plugs straight into the screen of the MAN. So on the screen you've got your sat nav built in, you've got the cameras in it. Also we've got a camera on the back of the trailer just to make life easier, because you never know if you pull up at the wrong pump at the fuel station, you don't want a car to pull in behind it and then you rub the front of the bumper off the race truck onto a bonnet of a nice Porsche. Henry, if you're watching it, you know all about that. Then We've got some, like, every switch in this truck has got a function, so that's when you know it's like top spec, that every option's been ticked. It's even got aircon seats, heated seats, got a heated passenger seat. Yeah, this thing is really good. Or from our side, it hasn't had a hard life. Then the sort of mechanical point of side of it, it is pretty much identical, 4x2. The best thing about this, I'll show you in a minute, but it's absolutely mint. We have machine polished it also. I took the there was a pair of lights in the mirror covers on both sides. We got rid of them because I didn't really like it, which leads me on to the next thing. I have spent a lot of money to modify this TGX. It's just bolt-on stuff more than anything, so we're going to pull it into the workshop in a minute. We are then going to modify the TGX and make it look absolutely spot on. I don't want to turn up to truck racing and then you got all your fancy Scanias and you can't really make an Iveco fancy, but the plan is to at least pimp out the TGX a little bit. So we're going to pull it into the workshop in a minute, start modifying it. So but I will show you the best thing about this TGX now. Air suspension makes it a lot more comfortable to drive, especially on long runs. So we've got full leather, aircon seat, air suspension, so this thing should be gliding through Europe. We're gonna, like I say, pull it into the workshop, tune it up, make it look even better, and then hopefully next time you see it, it's perfect. So that is it, probably 90% finished, ready for the start of the season. The crow scarers are out on their fields over the road, so if there's a random bang, it's because of the farmers. There you go. But we'll just talk quickly about the modifications on the tractor unit. As you can see, we got underglow. This was from Glow Kit. This is not a sponsor. Just looked cool, so I thought I'm going to buy some. I will eventually put it on the race trailer, but just need to figure out how to do the electronics, because this is a 12 volt, so we've had to put a 12 volt dropper just to run the sort of underglow. The rear tyres, we actually took them off the old TGA because they were only probably 20,000 kilometers old, so they were good enough to go again. And then the ones that came on the tractor unit, they were 500k old, so we ended up putting them onto the TGA because it's not getting used at the minute. Then the front tires we gave to a local transport company. They're just going to finish the life off, so we said sod it, we're going to buy some brand new tires for the steer axle, super singles obviously, and they've got this anti-splash lip on them. This is just to, when you go through a puddle, it doesn't make the side of the truck dirty. Obviously we have stickers all over it. Luckily for us, Varta actually supported us on this project, so I don't need to say it, but we have Varta AGM batteries. This is because we have some extra things which we will show you in a minute fitted to the tractor unit. So we need the AGM batteries to sort of power everything, especially when we park up for a few days at a time at the race circuit. We need to keep everything running. Some of the lights were fitted like originally, so the reversing lights, these are from Ermax. These were fitted originally, but luckily for us, the old owner has a very good taste in lights, so we have the Ermax reversing light. Then we have fitted the Monarch working light on the rear. Then moving on, we have window tints. We did actually tint the side windows and the sort of the ones behind the sort of door. We went a little bit darker just because it looks cool. bull bar on the front. This was supplied to us from Trucks, obviously Trucks top bar as well. We have then 2 lights, also not sponsored. These are Strands lights. I bought them from Going Style NL. Same as the sort of windscreen spoiler. This is also Going Style. Same again, not sponsored. Then the centre high beam, I don't know if you can see it, but under the light box, which we built ourselves, is a Monarch sort of high beam light as well, to work with the 2 Strands lights. The light up MAN sign, this was from LED Truck Lights in Germany. Also not sponsored, paid for. This was, a lot of the things was really expensive. Then the biggest noticeable thing, which makes the sort of truck look amazing, is the windscreen. This is a chameleon wrap. I do actually have it on my private car and my van. This is legal in the UK. I'm not sure if it is legal in Germany. It's definitely illegal in Switzerland, but we have to pass through Switzerland twice, so hopefully the police don't frown upon it. We went for the TGA wheel trims because the MAN logo is bigger. So on the later TGX wheel trims, it's a smaller MAN logo because it sometimes has the centre tyre valve sensor monitor thingy on it. So this truck doesn't actually have the tyre monitors fitted, so therefore we could get away with running them. We also did put a sticker on the top window just to get some more advertising space. So we have the FIA environmental sticker on the top where normally there is like a little window. Then fluffy dice. Also, I don't know if you can see the fluffy dice. These are also from Going Style NL, so Holland. Then a lot of people actually ask us when we're on the road what this little gadget is for. So we actually fit this, so obviously it's a light bracket. Then we machined the piece of alley up ourselves, and this piece of alley actually takes the flag for trucks, so we don't have to carry a big metal sort of anti-wind plate around. We literally just click the flagpole into the bull bar, and then the flag, when we're parked up at the race weekend, is actually on display, because there's only one bull bar to buy, and that is a Trucks bull bar. They are by far the best. Also with the top bar, it's an aluminium one, painted, but I really like the aluminium stuff because it's a hell of a lot lighter than the stainless steel, and is really noticeable when you're like putting them on and off. We did all the wiring, all the sort of modifications in-house. It also has a musical air horn, which is from Going Style NL. The lock parts we fitted to it from PE, obviously the batteries from Barter, but also we got some equipment from Dometic. Parking aircon is sort of really easy to use, so when we're racing, you just put it on and away it goes, and then you got a little controller. You can actually control it when you're in bed, and it sort of, yeah, keeps the cab cool, especially when it's red hot outside. Then so that's gonna kick up, but we can knock that off. Also we got a inverter from Dometic. I hope you can see that. It's also really easy to use. You've got your 240 plug there. You just literally pop it on and it runs straight away. This is powered from the batteries, same as the aircon, so it's all battery driven. Hence we got the AGMs. We got some solar panels, and the solar panels are to work with the AGM batteries. It comes with its little charger, and basically the solar panels will keep the batteries topped up when we are parked up for a while. I don't think in standard transport it's normal for the truck to park up for 3 or 4 days at a time, sometimes 7 when we are racing. So we'll arrive at a circuit on Wednesday and we won't leave until Monday, so this truck won't get started. So it's just, all this stuff is just a constant draw on the batteries. Luckily with the AGM batteries, it's it's a hell of a lot better. You get an 80% depth discharge, so it will last a hell of a lot longer. But to just support the batteries and just to keep them slightly topped up, we have fitted solar panels, which we got from Dometic. You can get them from the Dometic professional website, and these were just a really simple, easy fix. I think I put 2 panels on, which just glue down, and then a little bit of sealant on the front to stop the air getting under it. This took me, I think it was 3 hours, because I had to clean the roof, because it wasn't obviously not a new truck, so I had to clean the roof first. Took around 3 wires, including 3 hours, including the wiring and the sort of installation. Pretty simple to do. The hardest job was routing the cable down the back of the cab, on the bottom of the cab chassis, and then back down the main chassis to the batteries. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you in the next video.